just in time. Good to see you. We're just gonna sit on with your butt on your heels. And we're just gonna sit here for a second and get your breath, like pull your shoulder blades down and back. Take a couple nice deep breaths. And then we're gonna add that twist, but in this position, so just kind of like reach back behind you. You might not be able to really reach the floor, but you'll put your right hand on your left knee and just try to look over your left shoulder. And sit tall. Get some nice deep breaths. And then we'll switch and twist the other way. Still taking some nice deep breaths. Trying to sit tall. Create space between your ears and your shoulders. Okay, we'll go back to that first twist. And now we'll just add this big reach with your back arm. And then you'll kind of swoop it down and forward and then reach up and over and just make this big circle with your arm. And kind of twisting back as you reach back and keeping that right hand on your left knee as you reach forward. So you're getting kind of a soft twist in front and a big twist in back. And keep breathing and just moving how it feels good. All right, and then we'll switch sides. And, you know, just as big of a circle as you can. Maybe if you can't make the whole circle, that's okay. And keep thinking about those nice big deep breaths. All right, and then we'll go ahead and bring your hands down to the ground. And you're gonna keep your butt back on your heels, but we'll do our thoracic twist where you put your right arm under your left armpit and twist through there. Try to keep your butt down onto your heels and then reach up to the ceiling, big twist, and cycle through a few times. Stretching and holding where it feels good, but cycling and moving as that feels good. Good morning. Is that Abby? Who is that?
Hi.
Hi. We're just doing our thoracic twists.
See.
Good to see you.
You too.
All right, bring your, you can bring your butt up now off your heels, and we'll do some little cat-cow, arching your spine, tucking your chin, and then dropping your tummy, sticking your tail up, shoulder blades together, chin up. And really focusing on nice deep breaths and just moving through these as you feel. You can even like sway side to side or front to back. Just trying to stretch out and wake up your body this morning. I know we're supposed to get like extra sleep with the time change, but it always just throws off my sleep pattern. Makes it hard to wake up. All right, and then let's take your right foot and we're gonna step it all the way up here so that it's next to your hands. And it's our right foot up here, so we'll take our right arm and reach up. And then we'll bring it back down to the floor. And again, adding a little sway or whatever feels good. And then this time as you reach up, you can reach forward and then up. And as you come back down, let's try to bring the elbow to the ground, or just let yourself sink into the floor as much of your weight will allow. And then same thing, kind of reaching forward and then up. And then you can try to bring that elbow back to the ground again if you want, or maybe just sticking with the hand is good. And again, adding a sway side to side or front to back, whatever feels good, just really opening up your hips. All right, and then we'll switch legs. Bring that left foot up next to your hands. Again, taking a few breaths here. You can add that twist. Again, maybe just a couple times with just your hands down. And then maybe dropping your elbow down. Ooh. Or whatever feels good. All right, and then keeping your hands on the ground, we're gonna bring your right foot up to meet your left foot. So you can be kind of in this crouch stance or sit your butt back as low as you can into your squat. And then we're gonna do a little twist here. Can't really twist very well with my right arm, but as best you can, reaching up. And you can also just kind of lead with your elbow. If you can't get your whole arm up there, that's fine too. Still just trying to get a little twist. And sitting your weight into your heels, try to make sure your heels are down, so if that means you're kind of more here, that's totally fine. But just keeping those heels down. And we'll do a couple more twists. All right, go ahead and plant your hands on the ground, and then shoot your hips up into the air. And we'll stretch out your hamstrings a little bit. Kind of release that tension from being down in the bottom of that squat. And again, if you want to wiggle your butt a little bit or whatever feels good, that's great. Okay, and then we're gonna sit back down into the bottom of our squat again, and then we'll reach up both hands, stand up, reach up to the sky, and then we'll just fold back forward again. And we'll do a few bootstraps here, so we're just folding forward, again, getting a good stretch, then sitting into the bottom of your squat, getting your chest up, heels down, reaching up, standing up. And we'll just cycle through those at a pace that feels good. And again, holding whatever stretch you like, folding forward, sitting down into the bottom of your squat, reaching up, and standing up. You can add a stretch here, wherever you want. Folding forward, butt down, chest up, heels down, hands up, stand up. And so next we're going to just go into a plank. And so you can have your hands on the ground or your elbows. And your feet will be planted on the balls of your feet. And we're just going to hold plank here, really pressing the ground away with your shoulders, so you're nice and active. Keeping your shoulders in line with your hips, belly button to your spine. And we're going to hold here for 20 more seconds. And so just thinking about that nice deep breath. Pulling belly button to spine, rib cage down. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to go into some up downs. So from this plank position, you can step up or hop up and just back to standing, and then we'll go back to plank. Stepping back or jumping, either way is fine. But just standing to plank. And we'll do 10 more seconds of up downs. 3, 2, 1. And now we'll come back to the ground. We'll plant that left elbow, and then we'll pop your hips up and we'll hold side plank. And you can do any variation on your side plank. If you want that left knee to also be down and supporting your weight that way, that's great. If you want to keep that right foot up or down. You could even lift the bottom leg. You could do like a star, any plank you want on the side here. But we're gonna keep holding for just about 10 more seconds. And then you guessed it, we're gonna go into up downs. In 3, 2, 1, up down. So back to that forward plank and then up to standing. Ten more seconds and we'll go into the other side plank. 3, 2, 1, right side plank. Again, thinking about your breath, keeping that belly button tucked to spine, rib cage down, really active in your shoulder. More seconds here. Three, 2, 1. Okay, up downs. And then we're gonna do it one more time through back with our, starting with forward plank after these up downs for 10 more seconds. Up downs. Three, 2, 1, back to forward plank. And always taking short breaks as you need them. Anytime you need to grab some water or anything, that's great. Just working when you feel good and taking, short breaks as you need is totally great. We're gonna keep up forward plank for 20 more seconds, as many of those seconds as you can. Three, 2, 1, up downs. Three, 2, 1, we'll go side plank. Again, any variation you like. More seconds. Three, 2, 1, up downs. Three, 2, 1. Side plank, last minute. Three, 2, 1, up, downs. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we'll take a little break. You can grab some water. Just a good little warm up. are going to use a box or a step or something. Okay, and next. Let me see, what time is it? Okay. All right, next we're gonna do some little 1 minute tests. But again, it's not really like a test. It's just like, just a 1 minute workout at a time. And so we'll do 1 minute, and you're just gonna see how many you can do in that 1 minute. And then if you want, you're gonna try to remember how many you got. And if you can't remember, you could like put it in the chat, or you could write it down somewhere, or you could guess later. But we're gonna do a couple little 1 minute tests. And the first one is gonna be step-ups. And you're gonna have, if you want, you can decide how you wanna do step-ups. We're gonna also do more step-ups later. And so we're gonna do now the same variation of step-ups you wanna do for more reps later. So if you have a weight, you could like hold it at your chest or at your side or no weight. If your box is kind of high, maybe you don't want weight, but if your box, or if you're using just like a shorter step, maybe you do want to add weight. You can totally decide how you want to do them. We're going to do them for 1 minute, and then we'll have 1 minute between each thing for me to tell you what the next one is. I'm just going to restart the clock. And so we'll start in 10 seconds with your step-ups, and we're going to do them for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, go! And just make sure you're getting all the way up on top of your step, and then coming back down, getting your full foot on there, leaning forward, pushing off the foot that's on top of your step to get yourself up there. And then alternate which leg you're leading with each time. Oh yeah, and count. Seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so it's 1 minute break. And again, if you need to like write it down, you can write down what you got so you don't forget. Okay, and then the next one we're going to do is going to be push-ups. Any variation of push-up is great. And again, the one you want to do for reps is going to be good. So you can start in a plank, lower your chest to the ground, and then drop your knees and push up on your knees. This is like a great push-up variation to get lots of reps. You could stay on your knees for the whole thing. You have your box out, so you could do them to that. On your knees also. You could do strict push-ups. If you're gonna do these, don't do very many at a time, except maybe Molly Stinnett. But okay, we're gonna do our push-up test. You have the whole minute. You can break it up however you want. Okay, ready, set, go. And again, just like any variation on those push-ups. And maybe you don't want to do very many, so you want to do the strict ones. That's fine too. And totally take breaks. 1 minute's a long time to do push-ups. Seconds. more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, another minute break. And then we are going to have one more test. That was nice. Push-ups. Okay. Okay, the next test, you're going to have that. Whatever your weight is, whether you're holding it with one hand or two, you're going to clean the weight up to your chest so you'll get that jump, shrug, catch in the front rack. And then we're going to do a lunge on your right and a lunge on your left. And then you'll bring the weight back down to your hips or to the floor, whatever works for you. Clean it up to your chest, and then lunge, lunge. And if you've got like two weights in your hand, you can kind of just hold them like this. Jump, shrug, catch in that front rack, holding them here at your shoulders. Lunge, lunge. Okay, and we'll start in, ready, set, go. Clean plus lunge. Ten more seconds. Okay, and rest. Okay, we'll take a little bit longer rest. Nice job with your test. You can write down your results. And so what we'll do for the next 20 minutes is rounds of that stuff. And every minute on the minute, we'll move to the next station. And your goal is going to be to try to get like 70% of what you got for your test in every single minute. So trying to like maybe take a few reps off because we're going to be transitioning from movement to movement each minute, not having that minute in between, but picking an amount that you think you can repeat for 5 sets because we're going to do 5 rounds. So we'll start with those step ups with the weight or without, and maybe that last time you did like, I don't know, I'm just going to say 20 because it's like a nice even number. And so you can decide, okay, I'm going to try to do 14, so you can do 1 on each leg every single time. And then on our last time through, if you still have a whole bunch of energy, you can like try to do another minute, as many as you can, test like we just did. But otherwise, you're just going to try to pick a number that you can repeat each round. And then same thing with your push-ups. If I did 15, so I'm like, okay, I think I can do 10 like that every round. The clean plus the lunge is maybe a little bit slower. So, maybe if you got, 6 of those, you're like, okay, I can do 5 every time. I know it. And then on the last round, you can try to get 6 again. And then there's a surprise bonus last minute, the 4th minute. You're going to use your box still or your step or whatever you have. And this minute, you don't have to be like repeatable. This is like your bonus minute. And what we're going to do is an up, down. So you'll go into that plank, come up into a jump on your step or whatever it is. And then step yourself back down, jump down. And take your time coming back down, up, down to jump. And that'll be the 4th minute. And that minute is also kind of like your rest. So I'll give you like a halfway warning through that minute and try to rest like the last 30 seconds of the 4th minute. And so we're not going to try to repeat those up, down jumps. Just if you can get a couple of those, good job. Cool. Anything I'm forgetting? Sweet. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so it starts with those step-ups, and also if you're like not really counting, like that's totally fine. You just do some reps and rotate through each thing. Counting is kind of just like an extra challenge if you want it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, step-ups. We're at 30 seconds. All right, and then take a little break. The next minute is our clean plus lunge. We'll go in 10 seconds. Oh no, push-ups. Push-ups are next, my bad. I just want to skip that minute. All right, 3, 2, 1. Get your push-ups. More seconds. Make sure you get some rest before next is our clean plus lunge in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. All right, in 10 seconds is our bonus up, down, jump minute. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. And again, totally cool to rest. And I forgot to mention, if you don't have a box, you could do like an up down to a broad jump if you want instead. Okay, in 10 seconds, we'll go back to our step-ups. And your step-ups, if you don't have a step, you could do the kneeling to standing if you have a squishy pad. Okay, ready, set, go! Back to those step-ups. 10 seconds, and then push-ups. 3, 2, 1, push-ups. 30 seconds. All right, 10 seconds till our clean lunge. Three, two, one. Clean and lunge. Thirty seconds. Our up down jump coming up in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, that's 30 seconds. Take your rest. Nice work, everyone. Hang on to your pace. Doing great. 2 done. 10 seconds, we'll go back to step-ups. 3, 2, 1, go! Seconds. Push-ups are next. 3, 2, 1, go! Seconds. And we're back to our weight weights for our clean plus lunge in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds till our up down jump. 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. Nice work, everyone. Hang on for 2 more rounds. 10 seconds till step ups. 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. Till our push-ups. 3, 2, 1, go. Lunge clean, or clean lunge, whatever it is, in 10 seconds. Doing great, everybody. 3, 2, 1, go. Up, down jumps in 10 seconds. Three, two, one, go. Seconds. Okay, let's do it one more time. Back to our step ups. In 10 seconds. Wow. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 10 seconds till push-ups. Three, two, one, go. Seconds. All right, back to our weights. Clean plus lunge. Three, two, one, go. All right, and then our up-down jumps in 10 seconds. You can have the whole minute for these if you want. 3, 2, 1, go. right, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I have just like a little core part, optional, that will start in like 90 seconds. So you can still get a little bit more of a rest. But we're gonna do some hollow hold. Gross. I don't know why I wrote this. So belly button to spine, low back on the ground, hollow hold. We'll do 30 seconds hollow hold, and then 30 seconds sit-ups. And we'll just do it 3 times. So it'll just be 3 minutes, hollow hold sit-ups. And again, like resting as you need, getting reps when you can. And we'll start in 1 minute. And again, it's optional. And yeah, option also to just like sleep and or shower and get your breakfast or stretch. But you can also just kind of like work and rest through this as a nice little cool down. We'll start in 30 seconds. Everybody's sticking around. All right, 3, 2, 1. We'll do our hollow hold. And again, if you can't keep your low back down or it causes too much pain in your back, you can just bend your knees and you can put your arms forward and do this little tuck. This is a good modification for the hollow hold because you still just get this little tight crunch here and your low back is on the ground. But then if you can straighten your legs out and then reach behind your head if that feels good. We're gonna be 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and now we'll just do sit-ups. So laying back, sitting up, getting your chest to your knees or hands to your feet, however you want to do it. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1. So go back to hollow hold. And again, if you need a short break, that's totally fine. Come back to it. Three, 2, 1. Sit-ups. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hollow hold. Okay, last round. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sit-ups. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then roll on over onto your, and then just give yourself a nice stretch, propped up on your elbows. Some good deep breaths. That was rude, that end part. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But thanks for doing it with me, everybody. I feel like after I write it and then I say it out loud, it's like, well, now we have to do it. Oh my gosh, Molly's so happy you could join us from Spain, especially on push-up day.
Push-up day is my favorite.
You're so good at the push-ups. Oh my gosh, Lonnie did like 30-something push-ups in a row.
50 push-ups?
Like 30.
Molly, nerd. What time is it over there? It's 6 o'clock. Wow. Same time, yeah. It's very nice with the sunset. Can you see it? Wow. Wow. It's like it was a little room tour or something. This is the terrace. Like our on the penthouse. Wow. So we have a nice outdoor space. All these plants, lots of room. We have